Hey everyone, Dave here from 10 Minute Zen, and do you wish you could stop stressing out about everything, like, how that idiot is driving in front of you, or if you'll have enough money to pay the mortgage this month, or, why haven't you heard from your significant other today? And, well, it's endless. Now, do you wish that you could stop doing this, like, right now? Well, you can, and here's how. Now we're going to do this with one word and two questions. And I know you're thinking, oh God, seriously? I'm going to say some magic words and all my stress is going to go away. Come on. Well, actually this is legit, okay? So ye of little faith, pay attention because this is the real deal. Now first we're going to come up with a word. It's going to be our trigger word, and it's the word that is going to, boom, stop our chaotic thinking. It's going to stop all the crap swirling around in our mind. Now, what this word is, it actually doesn't matter. It just has to be something that you can remember. So basically, when we got all this stressful stuff overwhelming us, we're going to say this trigger word in our head. So that's going to stop the process. And after that, we're going to ask ourselves two questions. First, is there anything I can do about this crap right now? For example, is there anything I can do about this idiot driving in front of me? And the answer is always going to be no. And that's because the only thing that you can control is you, and that's it. Everything else in the world is completely and utterly out of your control. Once you're reminded of that, then the second question is going to be, what do I actually need to do right now? And the answer is always going to be something that you have complete control over and that you can immediately put your focus on. Let me give you an example. Have you ever seen the movie For the Love of the Game, where Kevin Costner is a baseball pitcher throwing a no-hitter? Yes, no, you have, you haven't. It really doesn't matter. The point is there's a scene in this movie that actually very accurately demonstrates the trick that I'm teaching you here. Now in the scene, Kevin Costner is a pitcher in a noisy baseball stadium with people screaming at him, blowing horns, waving, and so on and so forth. And then he says his trigger word, which is, for him, clear the mechanism. And then boom, everything becomes silent and everything goes out of focus except the catcher and the batter. Now I'd love to show you this clip right now, but YouTube probably get mad at me and take this video down. So you can check it out on YouTube for yourself. Just look for a video titled Clear the Mechanism. And while the movie is fictional, in that scene, Hollywood is actually borrowing from real life. And this is what elite athletes in the military and martial artists do because it's so simple, it's so fast, and it just works. Now, my personal trigger word is simply stop. So let's say I'm in an argument with someone where we have a difference of opinion. Now, I can feel that heat of the stress and the anger starting to well up in my body. So in my mind, I say stop. And that freezes the stress in my body and all the crap in my head. Then I ask myself, hey, is there anything I can do about this right now that will change anything? And the answer is always going to be no. I'm never going to be able to change that person's mind. It's pointless. And then I ask, what do I really need to do right now? And the answer will be something that I can control. I could put my focus on, for example, I'm going to end this argument and I want to bring up something else that we both agree on so all these feelings can flip around and we can both start feeling good again. So that's the trick, a trigger word and two questions. It's the secret that a lot of people who must constantly perform at high levels tap into, and they do it to perform well constantly. And now you can use it in your own life too. Now if you're confused or you're not clear, you have questions, let me know in the comments below. And you'd also become one of my favorite people if you subscribe to our video channel or really help us out. You can always keep up with the newest and latest ways to get your Zen on in 10 minutes or less over at 10minutezen.com.